Hi, I'm Phil with Rio Grande's Technical Support Department. Today, I want to show you a quick and simple way to size our Nordt ring bands both up and down. Let's get started. Fusion forged bands by Nordt have a very fine microstructure, making them virtually porosity free. This means that they can be sized up or down 2 sizes without having to anneal them. So stretching and shrinking works on bands that don't have any stones. If it has a stone set in it like this, it could have a hole in the back, but this creates a weak spot, and if you try and stretch the ring, it's going to stretch here because of the weak spot. If you try and shrink it, it's just going to crush the stone. Also, if you're doing a used ring, check it and make sure it hasn't been sized, because if it's been cut, that's also going to create a weak spot. You can always try and size these the traditional way, but this is going to be so much easier. So let's see what we're going to need for this project. We're going to need the ring stretcher, we're going to need ring sizers, and a good ring mandrel that matches the size. We're going to need some ring bands from Nordt, either some Teflon tape or just some regular tape, and some sort of light lubricant. So let's take a look at how the ring stretcher works. So as I pull the handle up and down, it's going to move this plunger between these splines, and these create outward pressure on the inside of the ring, stretching the ring from the inside. So every time I move it up, they expand and it stretches from the inside. Now, if we want to size a ring down, we're going to find the right size die cup, and we're going to put the ring in there, spin it around under the plunger, and we're going to pull the handle down, and this acts like a 1-ton press, and it's going to compress it down into that slightly tapered cup, and it's going to shrink the ring. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to check our ring size, and this is a size 8, and we're going to take it up to a size 10. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of the liquid burlife on here, and this just reduces friction, because we want the gold as it stretches to be able to move as the plunger goes up and down. Okay, we're also going to slide the ring band on the ring stretcher. Now, as I move the handle up and down, I want to make sure that I rotate it slightly. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to stretch more over the gaps than it will here, just because of the friction. So we move the handle, turn it, move the handle, turn it, then we're going to flip it. That way our ring doesn't get kind of conical shape. And we're only going to go about a quarter size at a time. We want to make sure that we don't overstretch on one side. That's going to give us a more uniform stretch and less stress on the ring. So now what we're going to do, we're going to slide the ring on, and then we're going to move the handle up and down, and as we go, we rotate it. Then we're going to check, and we've gone up about a quarter size on that side. So now we're going to flip it over and rotate, rotate, check it. So that's pretty uniform on both sides. Now we're going to put it back down, keep going, and just be patient and go a little at a time. Turn it, flip it, right at the size 10 on that side, but we're a little short on this side. We're just under a 10. So we're going to take that side up just a touch. And check it again. Just a little bit more. So we're at a 10 on both of those. So I think we've got this pretty good. We're at a size 10. You can see there's just very little work that needs to be done. No filing, no soldering, no pickle, no flux, no sanding. The band is absolutely uniform all the way around, and you can't tell it was actually sized. So let's size another ring down this time. Now this is also a size 8. We're going to take it down to a size 6 this time. So first we're going to check which die cup allows it to sit low in the die cup without being so low that the bottom of the ring stretcher doesn't hit it. So this one's too big. This one should be pretty good. But we're also going to protect the surface on the ring. Now you can either do that with just clear tape and just wrap it around there like 3 times. I like to go around 3 times. The other thing you can use is the Teflon tape. Now the Teflon tape may be a little bit trickier to wrap, but I like the way it protects the rings. So it's still going to fit in the same die cup. We're going to slide the die cup under the ring stretcher, and I usually tap it just to make sure that it's not tilted in there, so it shrinks it evenly. I want to make sure it's centered under there, and I'll push down on it. Then I'll slide it out, and you can see right where it's hitting. So it's hitting up pretty high on the ring, so that's fine. And I'll stick the other side in there. And let's check and see where we're at right now. And if it comes off, it's okay. Go ahead and rewrap it. So we're already down about a half a size. Put a little bit of the lubricant inside the die cup. That helps it slide a little bit easier. Push it in there, slide it under, give it a tap. So we'll have to clean off the residue from the tape, but it looks like we hit the size 6 with, perfect accuracy. We didn't have any filing, soldering, pickling, flux. This is going to clean up real easy, just quick final polish, and we're ready to go. So we saved a ton of time in this process, and we got excellent results. These Nordt ring bands are a real dream to size, and finishing only took a couple seconds. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please contact me.